Hello, my darlings again. I'm Mumsy here, and I'm having awful trouble trying to tune this radio potty thing in for you. Just bear with me. Hello.
Personal development. Unplugged. Hey, the 5-minute quickie, podcast where, well, today I'm going to remember, and I'm going to get you to remember, because a little while ago my son sent me a questionnaire, and it was a questionnaire for one of his programs, and I'd gone through it, sent it back, and we were just talking over it. But the answers were coming through from other people as well, and they were falling into the same type of categories. But the thing about it is that the answers I were given, I say that again. You see, the answers I was giving back were things that I already knew about myself. And they were the most common sense answers that were there. In fact, that's why I say this is the most rarest sense there is. And it's the most inappropriately named common sense, because whilst it's there, how many times do we use it? So what I did after that was to start to think, well, what are the things I know I want to do that are so simple to do, and I know they're right for me? How can I do it? What's the most common sense thing to do? Two things sprang to mind. The first one was, well, I'm just going to make a few notes for my week. So I printed out a diary for the week, and I just summarised, like in a little mind map, the important things I have to do in that week. Now, you might say, well, oh, Paul, that's so obvious. And it was, and it is. But how many times do you sit down quietly and just mind map all the things that you have to do in that week, and then just look at them and go, what are the most important things? Maybe 3, 4, 5 important things. If I got them done in that week would be a blast. Because I can guarantee you, with the old Cluffy Personal Development Unplugged guarantee, that if you look back over the weeks that you haven't done that, you'll have been busy doing urgent things, but not important things. And you feel very tired at the end of the week, but you feel you haven't achieved anything. Yet this simple common sense thing of just listing down, mind mapping the things I need to do, what are the important ones, let's put them down the day I'm going to do it. That was me sorted. The other one is, well, I need to drink more water. I drink very little water, as in normal clear water. I love coffee and things like that. And what's the most simple thing to do to track how much water you're drinking? Well, Paul, you get a water bottle. Oh, silly, simple little things like that. And you just set on your phone every hour and a half, or whatever it is, an alarm to go off, which will mean you'll have a little drink. Not guzzling everything, but just to keep you hydrated. Because when you keep hydrated, you know that you perform better. Everything works better when you're hydrated. And that's so simple, so commonsensical, but it's sensical because it's easy. So here's the thing. Let's remind ourselves, what are the things that you know you need to do, you want to do, but they just keep getting swept away. You forget about them because they're so common that, they're in front of us. So we just don't do them. So maybe just get Jenny Journal or just get a piece of paper and just play around, make it play, and just notice the things that work. Not necessarily the things that you used to do, because obviously you're not doing them anymore, but how can you make it work with just a little bit of common sense? Simple steps allow you to achieve great things. Now, this isn't the most in-depth 5-minute quickie. It's not the most, I can't think of the word of revelationary, but it's probably got some of the best advice you may take on. You may just suddenly think, oh, this is so crazy, Paul. It's so simple. I don't know what he's talking about. But just stop and think for a moment. What are the things you don't do that you could do? And how could I do them? And make them easy. Because when you do that, then they become a habit, and then you don't need to do them again. So we're just creating good habits. And a good habit is good common sense, isn't it? And then make that sense so common around you. How about you just put down some time to have some fun? In fact, more fun than you could stand. Something of interest to you. Oh, Paul, that's so silly. We all know how to do that, but how many times you do it? That's right. Very rarely, isn't it? just like our common sense. A rare glimpse. So there you go. This is the most simplest of 5-minute quickies I can think of, but it may just be the most profound. Let's think of that. So enjoy every heartbeat, find out ways that you can, and have more fun than you can stand. See you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, and just before you go, this is the different just before you go, because I just want you to remind you of two things. One is obviously, please share this. Please share this with anybody you know, people you like, people you don't like. If you leave a review on iTunes, that would be magnificent. And if you'd like to just pop to paulcloughonline.com, where I've got my premium programs, things that really work with you over a period of time with steps to create the life you want, free from anxiety. There's going to be wonderful inner confidence, supreme inner confidence, and some really great hypnosis tracks that are built up in programs so you can develop yourself so specifically down for you. Anyway, have a look, have a listen. Can't lose any time by just pressing on that. paulcloughonline.com. There's even a hypnosis track at a ridiculously reduced price. Okay. Anyway, putting that aside, have more fun than you can stand, as I said, and I'll speak with you next time. Personal development, unplugged.